Reading Animorphs for the first time, book 12, The Reaction. Spoilers for this book and up to this point in the series. This one was so fun. I love Rachel as a POV character, and her being allergic to the alligator morph. That's so weird and funny. Like, what do you mean you can be allergic to a morph? And then seeing why someone would become a voluntary controller, but on the other hand, was it really voluntary? Because he didn't fully know what he was signing up for. So, has there ever been voluntary controllers who, like, get the yerk in their head, and then once the yerk is in the pool, is like, no, this is not what I signed up for, and becomes an involuntary controller? Like, how much is it explained to voluntary controllers? And why do they continue to be okay with it after experiencing it? I think that's a really interesting thing to explore, but this was still an interesting way to explore, like, well, what would someone do for fame and fortune and all that? Would that be enough to make them a voluntary controller? And I also think seeing Rachel really consider backing away from the fight when everyone else thinks of her as Xena warrior princess and like thriving in this battle, in this war. And she really is just as scared as the rest of them and just as much wanting to be like, I could have a normal life though. I thought that was really interesting and good to explore. And I also just adored the pure chaos of the ending of this book. Like, all this happening in a TV studio, and Cassie has to morph Rachel, and just, okay, but the end when the guy was like, and a light, and Cassie as Rachel is like, yeah, a light would be good too. Like, that was so clever and funny. Loved this book. Loved this book.